Hello again, YouTube. This is Truth Man giving you the truth. We got a lot to cover today, and we finna get into the Anton Daniels edition. Those of you who don't know who he is, check him out on YouTube. I've been watching him a long time, and to be honest with you, I like him. Like some people don't, but I do, cause me not agreeing with you on every point is not gonna make me like have a problem with you in general. Like when I deal with people, I look at the overall of what I'm getting in terms of dealing with this person, or when watching YouTube, the overall what I'm getting in terms of this person, this creator. And so I've been watching Anton Daniels a long time. I know he's an avid businessman. I know he's been married for a long time, and that's some of the things I'm gonna break down. Things that he said that I agree with, things that he said that I don't in the next couple uh videos. But let me get my stuff ready here. Because I gotta this one is kind of about some things he said, but not like directly. Like not completely. So let me get my stuff ready. Okay. So I watched his video where he said that he would never get divorced. And I get what he's saying, because I don't want to say some things. Let's just get into this content. Okay, so this video is 3 main things that a man needs in his wife that are not negotiable for a successful marriage. 3 main things that a man needs from his wife. Remember, when you marry, you're the head, but you're supposed to become one. You see what I'm saying? You're the head, but you're supposed to become one. If your wife doesn't have these qualities, or she loses them over time, your marriage is going to fail. It's going to become unsuccessful. And this is where people divorce. And I could have put where he said he's not divorcing no matter what. I could have made that things that I don't agree with, because I don't. Like, I think that it comes a point in some marriages that you're just not getting anywhere with each other, and you need to get out of each other's way. You know? But these 3 main things, the wife does this, a smart husband would think like Anton Daniels. And his wife, by the way, is a unicorn. I've heard him for years. If what he's saying is true about his wife, he has a unicorn. And I tell you all the time, those are the women y'all want to find and marry. If she's not a unicorn, don't marry her. And we're going to get into that. Like, we're going to talk about that probably tomorrow. Like a unicorn. Like what? Unicorns are rare. They're rare. So the first thing that a man needs in his wife is for her to believe in him. Like when you hear him talking about his wife, like in many videos, one thing that you got to come from, and even when you see her body language in some of those videos, is that she believes in him. See, when you are a wife, you can't have your own vision without going and consulting with your head. And if he say, oh yeah, go ahead and do it, then guess what? The blessing is there. But you can't have your own vision and be a good wife. You're going to be a fake wife. The only way you can have your own vision is if he says, go ahead. So you hear when I listen to him talking about his wife and like even things that she said, we see that she believes in him. She has confidence in him. See, people gonna fail. But the unicorn wives, even when their husband fails, they still believe in him. So okay, let me give you an example. If your husband wants to have his own business, right? This is how you know his wife believes in him and his business. Or anybody else, kids, anybody else. Is when they are willing to help him establish it. When they think, this is how I'm going to get my money, or they over here, it's because they don't believe in his vision. They establishing their own vision, which is division. The word die means two, or three, or four. There ain't no such thing word as bivision. It's division. So when you have in a marriage, you have her doing her own thing. She not even consulting with him. She trying to establish her own little empire, kingdom, her way. That's division, which is where the word divorce comes from. See, and he even said himself, he said that the only way he would divorce is if, like, she just decided, she ain't want to be with him no more, like paraphrasing what he said. So the first thing, like I said, is for her to believe in him. Now, we at the 7-minute mark already. The next thing is to respect him. You're not going to argue with somebody all the time that you respect. You're not going to always make suggestions to somebody who you think is smart or who you trust their judgment. When people always make suggestions, it's because they don't trust your judgment. And when they don't trust your judgment, it's usually because, number one, they don't believe in you. And number two, they don't respect you. So stop blaming God. Stop putting God. Leave God out of this. Because when they don't have these traits, it's time for you to get rid of them. Because guess what they're going to do next? They're going to start doing stuff like flirting with other guys. Like every time you're not there, they talking to guys somehow, some way. Whether it's at work, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's in Facebook, whether it's on Instagram. They always going to find guys to talk. So you telling me that out of all the women in the world, right, you are the unlucky guy that should stay with somebody who don't believe in you, don't respect you? No. Stop putting God in this. Leave God out of this. And if you got let's go back to it.
Unicorn.
If you have a
unicorn,
it's going to be hard to listen to you. It's going to be hard to listen to you because women decide on their own to be unicorns. If they don't believe in you, if they don't respect you, they're not going to be a unicorn. You stay with them long enough, they're going to get smashed. I'm telling you. And all that little religious beliefs, none of that's going to stop them from getting smashed. They want to get smashed. You let them get away with too much, they're going to start, that's going to be next. And the third and last thing that I have in this video is team player. Team player. It's not about you. You shouldn't always be getting mad when you don't get included or you don't get something or this or that. That's the signs of a person who's not a team player. Because you're not going to always get what you want. And I could use LeBron James for example. When LeBron James, look at the years he won the championship. Look at the years he won the championship. Everybody knows he's the captain. On all the teams, then he won the championship. Everybody knows Steph Curry is the captain. On all the teams, then he won the championship. Now watch this. I'm finna show you with LeBron James. When he was winning with Miami, what was it? They believed in him, respect him, team player. See, this stuff works in marriage, this stuff works out of marriage. You look at what happened this year with the Lakers. What happened? They ain't believing him. They taking shots that they shouldn't take. When you got a player like that on the floor and you believe in him, you know what you're going to do? You're going to pass it to him and let him decide what he going to do. That's what people who believe in you do. That's how Jordan, like with Jordan is kind of the flip. When Jordan started believing in his teammates and respecting his teammates instead of just punching them out, this, that, what happened? He built that dynasty. When he started passing to his teammates, respecting them, being a team player, that's when that dynasty was built. You can't build dynasties with women who don't believe in you, who don't respect you, and who are not team players. So I'm going to close with that because the next video that I'm going to do is things that YouTubers say that I do agree with and that I don't. And these are going to be shorter videos, and this still the Anton Daniels, or I call him Anton Daniels. These still those videos. But thanks for watching.